Johnny has to fight. Won't you let me go with you until tomorrow night? Won't you let me go with you? Oh no, my love, no. Won't you let me go with you? It grieves my heart so. Tomorrow is Sunday and Monday is the day that your captain will call for you and you must go away. I'm gonna go down to your captain. I'll beg him on my knees. Yes, I'll beg and I'll plead him for your release. Won't you let me go with you? Oh no, my love, no. Won't you let me go with you? It grieves my heart so. And I'll cut my hair short and men's clothes put on, so I'll pass as your comrade as we march along. Your waist is too slender, your fingers are too small, and your cheeks are too rosy to face the cannonball. Please let me go with you. Oh no, my love, no. Please let me go with you. It grieves my heart so. I'm gonna go down to the settlement. I'll dress myself in black, for my Johnny's going to leave me. I know he'll never come back. Won't you let me go with you? Oh no, my love, no. Won't you let me go with you? It grieves my heart so. She's like the swallow that flies so high. She's like the river that never runs dry. She's like the sun shining on the lee shore. And I love my love, and love is no more. It was out in the garden this fair maid did go to pick the beautiful primrose. The more she plucked it, the more she pulled, until she had her race thorny pillow for her head. She lay her down, no word she spoke, until this fair maid's heart was broke. She's like the swallow that flies so high. She's like the river that never runs dry. She's like the sun shining on the lee shore. And I love my love, and love is no more. In Norway land there lived a maid, Baloo, my babe, this maid began. I know not where your father is, or if land or sea he travels in. It happened on a certain day when this fair maid lay fast asleep, that in came a good grey Silkie, and he sat him down at her bed feet, saying, "Awake, awake, my pretty fair maid, for oh how soundly you do sleep. I'll tell you where your babe's father is, why he's sitting close at your bed feet." So she says, "Come tell to me your name, and tell me where your dwelling be. My name it is Good Heine Miller, and I make my living out of the sea. I am a man upon the land, I am a Silkie in the sea, and when I'm far from every strand, my dwelling is in a Sule Skrerry." So she says, "My dear, I'll wed with thee, with a ring, my dear, I'll wed with thee. Ah, you may go and wed with whom thou will, for I know you'll never wed with me. But you will nurse my little wee son for 7 long years upon your knee, and at the end of 7 long years I'll return to pay the nourish fee." And At that time she once more said, with a ring, my dear, I'll wed with thee. Ah, you may go and wed with whom thou will, for I'm sure you'll never wed with me. Ah, but you will marry a gunner good, and a right fine gunner he will be, and he'll go out on a May morning, and he'll shoot your son in the grey Silkie. And she did marry a gunner good, and a right fine gunner was he, and he went out on a May morning, and he shot her son in the grey Silkie. Oh, alas, alas, this weary fate, this woeful fate that's been laid for me. And once or twice she sobbed and sighed, and then her heart did break in three. One morning in May, I overheard a married man to a young girl say, go dress you up, pretty Katie, and come along with me across the blue mountain to the Allegheny. I'll buy you a horse, love, and a saddle to ride. I'll buy myself another to ride by your side. We'll stop at every tavern, we'll drink when we're dry. Across the blue mountain goes my Katie and I. Then up stepped her mother, and angry was she then, saying, daughter, oh dear daughter, he is a married man. Besides, there are young men more handsome than he. Let him take his own wife to the Allegheny. Oh, mother, dear mother, he's a man of my own heart. And wouldn't it be an awful thing for me and my love to part? I'd envy every woman that ever I did see, who crossed the blue mountain to the Allegheny. Hangman, stay thy you stay it for a while? For I think I see my father riding. He's coming over yonder stile. Oh, Father, have you brought me gold or silver for my fee? Or have you come to see me hang all on yon gallows tree? No, I didn't bring you gold, and I've no silver for your fee. Ah, but I have come to see you hanged all on yon gallows tree. Oh, the prickle holy bush, it pricks my poor heart sore, and if I ever get out of the prickle holy bush, I'll never get in it any more. Hangman, stay thy hand, won't you stay it for a while? For I know that I see my mother riding. She's coming over yonder stile. Mother, have you brought me gold or silver for my fee, to save my body from the cold clay ground, my neck from the gallows tree? No, I didn't bring you gold, and I've no silver for your fee. Ah, but I have come to see you hanged high on yon gallows tree. Oh, the prickle holy bush, it pricks my poor heart sore, and if I ever get out of the prickle holy bush, I'll never get in it any more. Please, hangman, stay thy hand, won't you stay it for a while? For I know that I see my true love riding. He's coming over yonder stile. Honey, have you brought me gold or silver for my fee? Or have you come to see me hanged all on yon gallows tree? Yes, I've brought you gold, and I have paid your fee. You know I'd never leave you hang all on yon gallows tree. Oh, the prickle holy bush, it pricks my poor heart sore, and if I ever get out of the prickle holy bush, I'll never get in it any more. Oh, what shall we have for dinner, Mistress Bond? There's geese in the larder and ducks in the pond, crying dilly, 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 come to be killed, for you must be stuffed and our customers filled. John Ostler, go fetch me a duckling or two. John Ostler, go fetch me a duckling or two. Cry dilly, 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 come to be killed, for you must be stuffed and our customers filled. I have been to the ducks that are swimming in the pond, and they refuse to come to be killed, Mistress Bond. I said, come, little waggle tails, come to be killed, for you must be stuffed and our customers filled. Well, Mistress Bond, she went down to the pond in a rage, her apron full of onions, her pockets full of sage. She cried, dilly, 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 come to be killed, for you must be stuffed and our customers fill. Said the ducklings politely, no thank you, Mistress Bond, we will not come to dinner, we like our little pond. We are wise little ducklings, we won't be killed, no, we'll not be stuffed, nor your customers filled. Quand nous partons du chantier, mes chers amis, tout le cours gai, pour aller voir tous nos parents, mes chers amis, le cours content. Envoyons de l'avant les gens, envoyons de l'avant, envoyons de l'avant les gens, envoyons de l'avant. Pour aller voir tous nos parents, mes chers amis, le cours content. Mais qu'on arrive au Canada, il va falloir y mouiller ça. Envoyons de l'avant les gens, envoyons de l'avant, envoyons de l'avant les gens, envoyons de l'avant. Quand 19 heures sont arrivées, nos amis vont se mettre à chanter. Dimanche soir, la veille, nous irons voir nos campagnes. Envoyons de l'avant les gens, envoyons de l'avant, envoyons de l'avant les gens, envoyons de l'avant. Dimanche soir, la veille, nous irons voir nos campagnes. Elles vont nous dire en entrant, mon cher amant, je les cours content. Envoyons de l'avant les gens, envoyons de l'avant, envoyons de l'avant les gens, envoyons de l'avant. Et au milieu de la veillée, vont parler de le cavalier. Nous lui dirons en les quittant, restez fidèles à vos amants. Envoyons de l'avant les gens, envoyons de l'avant, envoyons de l'avant les gens, envoyons de l'avant. Ah, quand nous partons du chantier, mes chers amis, tout le cours gai, pour aller voir tous nos parents, mes chers amis, le cours content. Envoyons de l'avant les gens, envoyons de l'avant, envoyons de l'avant les gens, envoyons de l'avant, envoyons de l'avant les gens, envoyons de l'avant, envoyons de l'avant les gens, envoyons de l'avant. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the leaves are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the purple heather. Will you go, laddie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, laddie, go? If my true love, he won't have me, then I'll surely find another to pull wild mountain thyme all around the purple heather. Will you go, laddie, go? And we'll all go together fountain, and I'll deck it all around with the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, laddie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, laddie, go? On a grim and tragic morning in 1903, a little babe lay weeping, a pitiful sight to see was she, there in the shivering morning. Around the babe lay a sea of rock. There was 10 million ton or more. It had slid right off of that mountain top with a horrifying roar. It tore there in the shivering morning. The night shift was coming out of the mine, and they found that their exit had fouled. They should have known that something was very wrong, for a dog that was with them howled. He howled there in the shivering morning. The men went down with many a tear, and their wives and children mourned, and not a one that came out of that mine had a bite of breakfast to eat, there in the shivering morning. That little babe who lay on the rock, it was a wonder how she survived. There was only one thing the men could do, so they named her Frankie Slide. They did, there in the shivering morning. And when she grew to a maiden fair, she knew that someday she'd abide somewhere along the crow's nest pass, where they talk of that great Frank Slide. They do, there in the shivering morning. There in the shivering morning. D'où venez-vous si crotter, Monsieur Le Cure? D'où venez-vous si crotter, Monsieur Le Cure? Ah, je m'en reviens de marcher, Simone et ma Simone. Je m'en reviens de marcher, ma petite mignonne. Que m'avez-vous apporté, Monsieur Le Cure? Que m'avez-vous apporté, Monsieur c'est soleil et c'est peut danser, ma petite mignonne. Je voudrais me confesser, Monsieur Le Cure. Je voudrais me confesser, Monsieur Le Cure. Ah, dis-moi ton plus gros péché, c'est mon c'est mon. Dis-moi ton plus gros péché, ma petite mignonne. C'est celui de vous aimer, Monsieur Le Cure. C'est celui de vous aimer, Monsieur Le Cure. Alors il faut se séparer, c'est mon. Alors il faut se séparer, ma petite mignonne. Mais peut-être que j'en mourrai, Monsieur Le Cure. Peut-être que j'en mourrai, Monsieur Le Cure. Eh bien je t'enterrerai, c'est mon. Eh bien je t'enterrerai, ma petite mignonne. Est-ce que vous me pleurerez, Monsieur Le Cure? Est-ce que vous me pleurerez, Monsieur Le Cure? Non, car il faudra chanter, c'est mon. Requiescat in pace, ma petite mignonne. The tale of one young riverman and his untimely fate. The tale of one young riverman, so manly, bold, and brave. It was in the jam at Jerry's Rock he met his watery grave. It was on a Sunday morning, as you will quickly hear. The logs were piled mountains high, we could not keep them clear. The foreman cried, "Turn out, brave boys, with hearts devoid of fear, and we'll break up the jam at Jerry's Rock, and for Egan's town we'll steer." Now some of them were willing, and others they would not, for to work on jams on Sunday they did not think they ought, till 6 of our Canadian boys did volunteer to go to break up the jam at Jerry's Rock with their foreman, young Monroe. They had not rolled off many logs when they heard his clear voice say, "I'll have you boys be on your guard, for the jam will soon give way." These words were scarcely spoken when the jam did break and go, and it carried away those 6 brave boys and their foreman, young Monroe. When the rest of the bold rivermen the sad news came to hear, in search of their dead comrade to the river they did steer. 6 of the mangled bodies a floating down did go, while crushed and bleeding near the bank was that of young Monroe. They took him from his watery grave, brushed back his raven hair. There was one fair form among them whose sad cries filled the air. There was one fair form among them, a maid from Saginaw town, whose moans and cries did rend the skies for her lover who was drowned. They buried him with sorrow deep. It was on the 1st of May. Now come all of you bold rivermen, and for your comrade pray, engrave it on the hemlock tree that by the river grows, is the name and date and the sad fate of Riverman Monroe.
I took the road to Grandmere by the way of visitation. I borrowed a horse and an haute calèche as a means of transportation. Une, deux, trois, encore une fois, meet the most interesting Québécois on the road to Grandmere. I stopped a farmer on the road to ask him for direction. He says, tons a minute, I will ask my horse, he knows very well this section. Un, deux, trois, encore une fois, meet the most interesting Québécois on the road to Grandmere. I met a charming demoiselle and I asked if she'd be willing. Well, she said, va-t'en, mon pauvre Sue, I've a husband and 14 children. Un, deux, trois, encore une fois, meet the most interesting Québécois on the road to Grandmere. Then I saw one cow, she gave the milk, it was most extraordinary. For she said, choisissez donc, you may have your choice of vanilla, pistache or cherry. Un, deux, trois, encore une fois, meet the most interesting Québécois on the road to Grandmere. I met a jolly marchand, as sweet and as fresh as the legumes she was selling. Why, she had two cheeks like ripe tomatoes and a figure like a watermelon. Un, deux, trois, encore une fois, meet the most interesting Québécois on the road to Grandmere. Then two brothers I met invited me in to have a glass of beer. And after I had 4, 5 or more, I couldn't tell Paul from Pierre. Un, deux, trois, encore une fois, meet the most interesting Québécois on the road to Grandmere. I met a vieux bonhomme on a promenade. He saw I was wearing my manteau. He says, mon Dieu, you got cold blood, you must come from Toronto. Un, deux, trois, encore une fois, meet the most interesting Québécois on the road to Grandmere. Un, deux, trois, encore une fois, meet the most interesting Québécois on the road to Grandmere. Sister Sally, she was younger than I am. She had so many sweethearts, she had to deny them. As for my own part, I've never had many. And if you all knew my heart, I'd be grateful for any. Come a landsman, a pinsman, tinker or a tailor, doctor or a lawyer, a soldier or a sailor, rich man or poor man, a fool or a witty. Oh, don't let me die an old maid, but take me out of pity. I had a sister Susan, she was ugly and ill-shapen, but before she was 16, she was taken. Before she was 18, a son and a daughter. And here am I, 47, and I've never had an offer. Come a landsman, a pinsman, tinker or a tailor, doctor or a lawyer, a soldier or a sailor, rich man, a poor man, a fool or a witty. Oh, don't let me die an old maid, but take me out of pity. For I never will be scolding, I never will be jealous. My husband shall have money to go to the alehouse. While he's there a-spending, I'll be at home a-saving. And I leave it to you all, if I'm not worth having. Come a landsman, a pinsman, tinker or a tailor, doctor or a lawyer, a soldier or a sailor, rich man, a poor man, a fool or a witty. pity.